everybody, welcome to School of Scarlett. Today I have another message for you, and today's message is really exciting. So have you been feeling like this heightened sense of energies, things beginning to kind of manifest quicker, things beginning to kind of leave all of a sudden, and it almost feels like you're leaving one life and beginning another, and it's quite exciting because you can see that it's actually aligning to who you are. In other ways, it's kind of like, oh, it's kind of hard to let go of some of these things. If you are resonating with this message already, give me a thumbs up down below. If you are new here, I want to welcome you to my channel. I want to welcome you to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and come back for my daily intuitive messages. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is like a dusty mirror, and it's like kind of dirty, and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and it's hard to see the image of yourself, but you begin to like clean it. And so you're cleaning it, you get the Windex out, and you're like spraying it and wiping it, and suddenly you begin to see that image of yourself clearer and brighter. And so suddenly you see yourself in all your beauty, all your grace, and you see, wow, there I am. And you can see yourself as whole and complete. So what that is kind of symbolizing to me, and I want to share with you, is that you are a beautiful being. You are, in every way that you appear, and all those quirks, all those things that you thought that you didn't like about yourself, they are all beautiful. They are all wanted here. And so you're beginning to accept and see all of that for who you are. And you've cleared away all that junk, all that negative self-talk, all those beliefs that didn't align to you truly being seen, truly being who you are. So that's all being cleared away here is what I'm seeing. So because of that, because you've cleared that away, you have basically jumped timelines to your highest self. And your highest self timeline is, a whole different life than what you've been living. What you lived is beautiful, but there is a highest self timeline where you truly accept and align all of you. You're grateful and you feel worthy, and you feel love, unconditional love that runs through you at all times. And because of that, you have a lifestyle that, really fulfills all of your dreams. It's not like you're hiding parts of yourself. It's not like you're holding back on your dreams. It's not like you're, not being truly who you are. You're able to be totally authentic and do the things that you love and be supported by the universe. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. And what I'm seeing is that you have always been that highest self. I'm seeing like a sun, like the sun shining, and there's clouds that come by, and they kind of cloud up the sun, and it feels like, oh, we can't really see the sun all the way. We know it's there, but we can't really see it. But what I'm seeing now is that those clouds are moving, and all that's left is the sun. So you shining at your very brightest, and we can see that. And so that's very magnetizing, and it's bringing things into your life. So what you may be experiencing right now is like new opportunities happening for you, and you're being, asked to choose, does this align with me? Does this align with what I want for myself? And so you're being called through this message to be very truthful, very authentic to your being. Really check in with yourself, use your intuition, and see, where do you want to go? Are you going to take this road, or are you going to take this road or that road? And all roads lead to the right place. So don't have any fear, but you want to choose the one that is most aligned to your heart, the one that makes you feel better in your body, the one that makes your nervous system feel better, the one that makes you feel alive, feel creative, feel joyful is what I'm seeing. So you want to choose that. And so that is what you're being called to do right now with the opportunities that are being magnetized to you, because it could be a multitude of things. Some things may be being magnetized into your life where they're going to bring you a lot of money, but maybe at the same time they're going to take you away from, the freedom of time, or, your freedom of being free of certain obligations. Or maybe you're magnetizing things in your life where you're going to be free in other ways, but other things are going to, there's kind of like got to be a balance there. So you got to choose. Is this what I want? Is that what I truly want? Or am I choosing that out of fear because I think that I'm not going to get the finances if I choose this other path that doesn't right away show us the finances or whatever it is that you truly feel like you want to have as a security. So whatever we want as security, as, safety, is really just that. It's like a false sense of safety. We're seeking safety for something that we don't really need to really seek for, okay? If we're going after something out of fear, we're going to find ourselves that eventually we're going to have to change that path. It'll work for a while. We'll, find our resources and things there. But at some point, we're still going to want to get back on this other path that is your highest self. So right now is a very potent energy. You can actually just walk into the timeline of your highest self and you will be supported in it very quickly. So you may choose something and suddenly that will take off a lot quicker than maybe it had last month or the month before or last year. So be confident in whatever you choose and put your whole heart in it, that whatever you're choosing is coming into fruition very quickly and happening. You want to give all of your energy to that space. So, if that is in your heart and other things are pulling you away from it and they're not that joyful, they're not the things that you truly want to do, step away from those. You're safe to leave those things behind and step into your highest timeline. You may notice that people are falling out of your life, that they are leaving because those people are not meant to live and be around you in your highest timeline. So you have to think, if I was at my highest timeline, if I was my highest self right now, if I was like the highest version of myself, how would I look? How would I appear? What people would be around me? What people would surround me? What kind of house would I live in? What would I do in the mornings? And you want to begin to live that. You want to begin to live in that energy despite where you are right now. So if every morning you want to wake up and be peaceful and have, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, sit outside on your porch and just, be at peace and have like nature fulfill you, then go ahead and begin doing that now if you are not. The type of people that are around you. If there's people around you that you don't like being around, they, really, drain your energy. They are not helpful to you in any kind of way. Distance yourself from those, and you'll begin to see that naturally they'll fall away, and naturally some of these things will begin to happen for you anyhow. Your job, the kind of thing that you want to be doing, that will sort of kind of begin to come into fruition right now. If you're seeking a different type of job, go ahead and begin to try to do that. Apply for those jobs and, begin to have faith that those things will happen for you. And what you're going to see is that this energy is going to bring it to you a lot quicker. So when you have that opportunity, it's not meant for you to like keep checking or, be doubtful about it. Move forward with it. Have no fear that whatever's manifesting for you is meant for you. And you don't have to check on it. Like, is this really right? Is this, is this happened to me in the right way? What I'm seeing is like you plant a seed, and if you keep going back to that seed and like digging it up and, going under the ground and pulling it up and getting its roots out of the ground, it's not going to grow very well. So you don't need to check on it. You just need to plant that seed of what you want and believe it to be happening and allow it to grow. Allow whatever it is to grow. If it's a business, allow it to grow. You don't need to keep checking on it and worrying about it and staying up all night about it and, checking the numbers, this and that. If you're joyful in what you're doing and you're planting your seed and you're tending to it every day by watering it and by shining your light on it, then that is good enough. You don't have to dig it up. You don't have to bring it up out of the ground and check on it. That's going to hurt it. So have total faith that what is happening is going to happen for you. It's happening at a much, faster speed right now. So if you are noticing that, if you're having opportunities come into your life, give me a thumbs up right now. So what I'm also seeing is that you have always been this beautiful being. You have, for the longest time had these negative self-image kind of thoughts about yourself, and maybe you also felt like low confidence or low self-esteem, or you felt that you couldn't do something. And what I'm seeing here is that underneath everything, you are absolutely perfect. And there is nothing that you really needed to change other than aligning to your truest self and being who you are. So you are free now to just be your truest self at your core. So what I'm seeing here is like Michelangelo, when he, created David, what he did was he chipped away, he said, everything that was not David. And so at this time, you're ready to chip away anything that is not truly you. So if you're wearing a mask, if you're acting a certain way to please somebody, people pleasing is coming up quite strong. You can drop that. You don't have to people please anybody. It's time to truly be who you are and sit in that with total peace, total confidence that you are wonderfully and perfectly made. There is no mistakes here. You are meant to be who you are. And when you align to your highest self and your highest timeline, all that you really are doing is chipping away everything that you are not and living truly as you are meant to be. So your highest self, it has nothing false. It has no protections, masks that are false. It doesn't need any of that. It abides in totally being authentic. And in doing that, it experiences peace. It experiences love. It experiences expansion. I think my puppies are fighting over there. I don't know if you can hear them in the mic. I have my dog Sarah out here. She's the black one that you maybe have seen quite a bit. And then I got a puppy recently, and her name is Lucy, and she is really, really playful, and she likes to kind of nip at Sarah and, you know, kind of aggravate her until like she gets her to play. So sometimes life, you know, maybe that's speaking to you. Maybe sometimes life will kind of like pick at you or aggravate you or put you in situations that you say, why am I in that situation? Why does the universe hate me? Why do I keep going backwards? What's happening? And it's just aggravating you a little bit to say, hey, wake up, come play, come be yourself. Forget that, you know. It's agitating you in a way where you're just like, you know, who the hell cares, right? Like, I don't care anymore about that. So you kind of like give it all away, and you're just like, okay, fine, let's go play, you know. And so Sarah, she eventually gives in and she starts to play with Lucy. So life sometimes pokes at us that way. It's showing us not to take life so seriously. It's showing us that, you know, there is really nothing here that can destroy you at your essence of who you are. You can go through all kinds of storms, but you are only going to get stronger. You are only going to go through them and realize your highest self. So if this message is resonating with you, if it is speaking to you now, if you are going to confirm and declare that you are on your highest timeline, and you're going to go ahead and move into that now, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, I am going to live my highest timeline, I am my highest self, whatever, confirm it down below. It is very powerful when we begin to speak things into the universe, or we begin to journal, or script, or visualize. Any of these things, believe me, they are extremely powerful, especially at this time. So do not sleep on these powerful energies that are coming through for May. I will be giving a May energy update coming soon. So if you are not subscribed, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified of my May energy update. It would go very well along with this video. So please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Okay, I will catch you all in the next video. I love you all. If you would like to connect with me, to work with me further, you can look at all that information at my website. You can find it in my description and in the pinned comment down below. I love you all. I'll catch you on our next message.